Hello friends, welcome you all to our channel. Today in our channel what we are going to see is Class 10 CBSE NCERT syllabus Science. In that physics, the chapter name is Light, Reflection and Refraction. Light, reflection and refraction. First of all, what is meant by light? Light is a form of energy or a source of energy in which without no objects can be seen. It is a form of energy or it is also a source of energy. Without light, no objects or no matters can be seen. And what is meant by reflection? Reflection is a process or a phenomenon of bouncing back of light. It is a process or phenomenon of bouncing back of light. Bouncing back of light in the sense sending back the image which is occurred in the screen. There are the laws of reflection as follows: the normal ray, the incident ray and the reflected ray. All the three lie in the same plane. This is the first law of reflection. It states that the normal ray, the incident ray and the reflected ray, all the three lie on the same plane. And the second laws of reflection as follows: the incident ray, the angle of incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection. The angle of incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection. First of all, you can see a diagram of laws of reflection in the screen. In this you can observe that the three rays which were standing in a same or in a single plane, in a same surface, in a single surface. So first point refers to that the incident ray, the normal ray and the reflected ray. All the three rays lie in the same surface or same plane or a single surface or a single plane. What are the three rays standing in the single or same plane is incident ray, normal ray and the reflected ray. The ray which is centered between the two rays is the normal ray, and the ray which is indicated by the angle I is the incident ray and which is indicated by R is the reflected ray. So there were three rays standing in the same plane: the incident ray, the normal ray and the reflected ray. So those three rays lie in the same plane. And the second point says that the angle of incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection. What is meant by angle of incidence? In the sense, the angle which is formed between the incident ray and the normal ray. Normal ray is the center ray. You can see in the diagram the center between the two rays is the normal ray, and the incident ray, the angle which is formed between the incident ray and the normal ray is the angle of incidence, and the angle which is formed between the normal ray and the reflected ray is the angle of reflection. The second laws of reflection states this. So let me repeat the laws of reflection again. Lend your ears to me. First, as states that the incident ray, the normal ray and the reflected ray, all the three rays lie in the same plane. The second laws of reflection states that the angle of incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection. Next, where the reflection can occur, we have seen what is meant by reflection, the laws of reflection, the keywords in the reflection, laws of reflection. Now, where the reflection can occur in the sense, reflection can be seen only in the mirrors. Reflection can be seen only in the mirrors or the polished surface. That mirror is of two types. One is plane mirror and one is spherical mirror. In this video, let us see about the plane mirror and the characteristics of plane mirror. In the upcoming videos, we can see about the spherical mirrors and the next topics which are given in our book. First, what is meant by plane mirror? Plane mirror, if the reflecting surface of the mirror is plane, then it is said to be the plane mirror. If the reflecting surface of the mirror, the reflection where the image can be occurred, that surface, if it is plane, then it is said to be the plane mirror. If the reflecting surface of the mirror is plane, then it is said to be the plane mirror. The mirror which we are using for making up our face and hairs which is used in all our homes is a plane mirror. It is a very best example of the plane mirror. Now let us get inside the characteristics of plane mirror. There were some properties and the characteristics of the plane mirror. The first states that object distance. The object distance is always equal to the image distance. What does mean by object distance? Object distance is the distance between the object and the mirror. It is the distance between the object and the mirror. If I am seeing my face in the mirror, I am the object and the mirror. So the distance between me and the mirror is the object distance, and it is indicated by small u, and the image distance in the sense the distance between the image and the mirror. If I am the object, I am seeing my face in the mirror and my image is occurring and reflecting in the mirror. The distance between that image and the mirror and the plane surface is the image distance. It is indicated by small letter v. Those u and v we have seen in 9th standard NCERT science book as initial velocity and final velocity. But now in 10th standard science CBSE NCERT we are going to see that u is the object distance and v is the image distance. The first point states that the object distance is always equal to the image distance, that is u is always equal to the v. The second property or characteristic is the object height is always equal to the image height. The object height in the sense, if I am seeing my face in the mirror, how much height am I? My height will be equal to the image height, which is the image which is formed by the reflection of the object. So if I am the object, my height will be always equal to the image's height which is reflected in the mirror in the plane surface. So the object height is represented by h and the image height is represented by h dash. Therefore we can say that the object height is always equal to the image height, that is h is always equal to the h dash. The third point says that it is always laterally inverted. Laterally inverted in the sense, first of all, what is meant by laterally inverted in the sense? If I am doing something in the left hand side, in the mirror, by the reflection, in my image in the reflection, it will show that I am doing something in the right hand side. And if I am doing something in the right hand side, the image will show that I am doing in the left hand side. So this plane mirror is always like that. It is always laterally inverted. The third point is it is always laterally inverted. The fourth point is the plane mirror is always virtual and erect. The plane mirror is always virtual and erect. What does mean by virtual in the sense? The image which cannot be obtained on the screen is known as virtual image. First of all, we have to learn the two types of images, that is, one is real image and one is virtual image. Real image is the image which can be obtained on the screen, and the virtual image is the image which cannot be obtained on the screen. And the point to be added in both the images are real image is always inverted and virtual image is always erect. Real image is always inverted. Inverted in the sense upside down. In Tamil we will say talagila, like that. In real image, the image is always inverted, and in virtual image, the image is always erect. Erect in the sense upright. The actual image, as it is, the object will be shown in the image. So this plane mirror is always virtual and erect. Erect means upright. The actual thing will be there. So the fourth point states that the plane mirror is always virtual and erect. There were two types of images, that is real image and virtual image. Real image is the image which can be obtained on the screen, and virtual image is the image which cannot be obtained on the screen. Real image is always inverted and virtual image is always erect. Inverted in the sense upside down, that is talagila, and erect in the sense upright, actually as it is. The object will be showed same in the image. So the fourth point says that the plane mirror is always virtual and erect. The plane mirror image cannot be obtained on the screen and it will show as it is an actual object of the image. So let me repeat the 4 characteristics again. Please lend me your ears to me. The object distance, that is u, is always equal to the image distance v. The object height h is always equal to the image height h dash. It is always laterally inverted. The plane mirror is always virtual and erect. So these were the 4 characteristics of the plane mirror. I think so that I taught you the things very simply and very clearly. So in the next upcoming videos we can see about the spherical mirror and more topics and concepts which were in our book. Okay friends, stay connected, and if you like this video, like, and if you find it useful, share it with your friends. If you want more videos and as a notification, and if you like to support me, you can subscribe my channel and click the bell icon. And if you have any doubts, opinions and feedbacks regarding our channel